What's the
What's the
deal?
deal?
What's the deal? Sorry, that was on from this morning. What's the deal? All right. Welcome to another Asian session. Anyone in these cells right now with the closure below range? Anyone? I know there's a lot of cowboys in here. I know some of you are in here. I know there's a lot of people that have been paying attention to this, actually. How far did this go? I gave you, look, gave you roughly 12, 10, 12, yeah. Maybe go break even at 10. Something for you. There's some people in here that are pretty good traders that I think took that. What's the deal, everybody? All right. So we are live, our final Asian session of the week. Get strapped in, right? We're gonna get it going. Let's see what the daily has in store for us. Daily closed bull. Wow, so it flipped, drove all the way down and came back up and closed bull respect at this level. But at the moment we're driving down. Let's see if we get some range to breakouts, which seems to be happening here. Our hourly level. No top wick on a daily. That's okay. It's okay. It's no biggie. The way the markets are printing here, you need range two breakouts regardless. Either way. We'll look for targets. That the hourly did come down, so it might fill the range here. Let's see if we can stay above it or back below here. Chat, we got the Suns game on tonight, right? Is Durant playing? That'd be dope if Durant was in. One. Yeah. Okay, chat. We're gonna look for some 5-minute closures below this range and look to take some sells down. Sells below closure, and for our buys, we are gonna have to come way up here, bless. Somewhere to here. Yeah, it's a good level. Yeah, chat, we're gonna look for buys all the way up here, unless we get some new levels created. Not, I'm not buying until we come back up to 1840. That's a fucking 100 pips. Hello. What up, stop loss? Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. 4-hour support is tough on gold. I know. We're gonna have to start closing below it. Ideally, close below on the 4-hour. I just think we're gonna fill this area here before we reject again. We're gonna retest the lows. That's where I'm at. But we have to break this wick. We have to break this level here. If this level breaks, I'll be a lot happier if we start closing below. Earn my account. Why? Didn't have to over risk. Could have held it for a few more setups, for a few more sample size trades, right? Could have had more data. Even if you lost, you could have had more data. I swear, my 3-year-old walks into the room. Hold on, just don't yell. My 3-year-old walks into the room like she's the friggin' Terminator. She kicks down the door, and then it's quiet, and then she waits a second, and then she walks in with this little step, and it's like, who's over there? It gets suspenseful, right? And then I look, and it's this little one. I'm like, holy shit, are the cops breaking in? The SWAT team's here? And then it's Miniwix. Miniwix is kissing my elbow at the moment. Say hi and go to sleep. Say hi. All right, go to sleep. All right, hold on. Let me get her something. Hold on. Hey, Wix, my buys are above the 4-hour resistance. Can you explain why and how you placed yours for better understanding? What am I supposed to do, chat? Oh, man. Hey. Wix 12. Love you. Thank you. If you like milkshakes, yeah, mine brings all the boys to the yard. This moment can't see on the most stream. Yeah. All I can do now is watch this straight and other streamers. Ain't no awards for this chat. No awards. Shit. The kids are the reward. Anyway, we have our breakdown. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. I believe above these highs, we got some range to come up before we get any advantage point. We tap our advantage point to 20 pips here. And if we come up here at this point, the daily would be flipping bullish, right? Daily would be already pretty bullish, breaking highs. So let's see. Oh, drop a like, chat. I forgot to drop a like myself. I always forget, so I'm liking the stream right now. Drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications. And thank you for joining us. You guys are the best. 4-hour resistance. Okay, so my buys are above here because once we come up here, the daily will be flipping, will be bullish already, right? The daily would have flipped bullish, filling this bullish candle to the left, the previous daily bullish. And the 4-hour, even though it did close bearish back in range here, the 4-hour at that moment, the current 4-hour will be bullish and it'll be closing that because based on the time, in order for this current 4-hour to come up and be bullish, or the next 4-hour to come up and break this current 4-hour highs, right? At that moment, this candle will either be closing bullish at 9 p.m. if we come up here, or the next 4-hour candle will break this current 4-hour highs, and then we can be bullish above here. So I'm not too worried about this resistance because there's going to be candles formed before we get there. This 4-hour is not just all of a sudden flip and you know, drive up 100 pips on us in the next 40 minutes. Like this right here is not the case in the next 40 minutes. This isn't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I mean, damn. You hear that, chat? That's a child abduction alert. Somebody's mini-me is missing. Text? How about no? Yo. Stop loss matters. Thank you for showing up to this stream. Your ass needs to sleep. Don't you ever sleep? So we got a child abduction alert, and my kids ran in here, and now they're all in here, and they're shaking. They're scared because the alert just stopped all their cartoons on TV, and it's talking to them. All right, come here. We got 2 minutes. I give you 2 minutes with Papa, and then you gotta go. Okay, what you do? You're gonna have to. All right, you only get until the end of this alert. Once this alert is over, all right, come here, you two. This. All right, go ahead. That's Wix 12. This is Wix 11 right here. Say bye. Wave. Alert's done. Goodbye. All right. Yeah, they interrupted. They have those like in Florida. It's like all the phones and all the TVs start going off if there's an abduction alert. Hey, close my office door, please. Thank you. They said yeah, whatever, and they left. They just blew raspberry down. This is crazy. That's shit I used to do when I was little. Always arguing with like a little mini version of myself. It's crazy. Often price drives visible on 1 hour or less, then immediately price retraces. Why is this? Is it similar to credit graph? Just the way the market moves. Market doesn't move in a straight line. Market, you know, there's orders. There's constant flow of orders. It's not a... Okay. 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 Bye. Richard be repeating himself. Yo, ITFJ, I saw the stuff that you sent. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna write to you. I forgot to write to you today. I was busy. Good morning from the east, from the Middle East. What's the deal, Vince? Fill it up, fill it up. Any trade taking on gold? No, we are waiting for closures. And you're getting a 30-minute closure here. That's coming up bullish, back up bullish. Sorry if anyone had those sells on the closure below. You just needed to close further down. Yo, is Durant playing today? Anybody know? I don't think he's gonna play. It all depends how we close this week. So we got another session tomorrow. All depends how we close tomorrow. Cupcake boy is still hurt. He's not hurt. He just... I don't know. What's he gonna do? Sit out the All-Star break? Twig. You can drop a chart in the Discord and I'll look it up that way. If you drop it in the Discord charts for stream. In drawdown right now? Yeah, I know you guys took the hourly closure and the flip of the candle, right? I know, I saw what you guys were taking when the stream was starting. This is tough. Accelerated by KD's my guy. We got to try. I love KD. Hey, I'm not saying I don't like him. think KD can ball. I'm a fan of good basketball players. Yo, Wix, you golf? No, but you know what? I think it's something I want to start. I always made fun of golf, and I could never find it because I'm a real sport kind of guy, right? Like, well, golf isn't like a real sport. Like I'm a like shit that you actually have to be in good shape to do. Yeah, I gotta sign up. Contact sport? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I mean, hey, I like tennis, right? Tennis is not a contact sport. I played tennis for a long time before. It's just that's a real sport. You got to be in shape. You know what I mean? Get away from the wives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why people golf over here to make business deals or get away from the wives. Golf is boring to watch but fun to play. That's how I feel about baseball. Plus, if you hit a ball 300, 400 yards, like you got to go look for it. And then if once you find it, people don't celebrate the fact that they found their ball. They're like, you know what? Let me fucking hit it another 300, 400 yards and walk to get it. It's never on point. You're never playing with anyone good enough. 400 yards is impossible? Yeah, but shit, I'll bring my hockey stick and I'll fucking Happy Gilmore that bitch. Trust me, 400, anything's possible. Even your name says it. You're contradicting your name. You're limiting yourself. Golf is, you have no clue Wicks about golf. No, I don't, but I saw Happy Gilmore play with a hockey stick, and that shit looked crazy. That's a fun movie, Happy Gilmore. No baseball slander will be tolerated. You will be judged. Saying it's so limiting. I know that. Yeah, Will the Beast. Hell yeah, I'm gonna smack it. I'm gonna get a running start too, just like Happy. Word, it's not impossible. I could do 400. Just get a really big fucking one-handed swing and a running start. It can be done. The 5 might need to be even lower. I think we're gonna have to wait to get out of this range here. Let's see. These wicks. Hooks, bro, you guys read candles backwards quick as has a. I have to keep track of the opens. Yeah, experience, knowledge guided by experience. I sent you a short video of a guy sending the golf ball to Narnia in one single. That's alright. You can post it in the memes. Maybe we'll look at it, maybe we won't. I don't know. Night golf in Perth. Sounds fun. Excuse me, chat. Excuse me, chat. 8:40. Chat, we're going to wait on this 4-hour close regardless, and I'm going to redo our chart once this 4-hour closes. What's the best way to identify you're in a bad position? If highs or lows or candles are being broken in the other direction. Higher time frame closures against you. Closures back in a range that you drove out of. Those are all good indicators that that it's going against you. Really, the higher time frame candles will be your best indicators. And the key is to realize it on the smaller time frame before the higher time frame plays out. That's the difficult part. Right? So why don't you mark up 1835 260? Because it's right now it's irrelevant. Yeah, it's relevant when it comes to the higher time frames. But I'm not gonna mark things right now that I'm not seeing. I'm not really expecting. Nothing's impossible. They told me I couldn't get close to the world record deadlift in my weight class yet. I hit 405 the other day, record 475. 75 pounds away from the world record. ADH, we're gonna need to see some video. It can't be one of those Bigfoot videos where the numbers on the scale or the numbers on the plates are blurry or anything in the video is blurry. It's got to be a real caught in 4K type of shit. How long was down 4 trade today? 3 minutes off 5-minute candle. Yeah. Had a really good week. Been a slow week here. We only have one trade all week in the Asian session, and it was a loss. But overall, I have 5 trades this week. And they're all winners, except the one yesterday. Dill, you can't get away with that. It has to be somebody new. It has to be somebody really new. When I'm on stage holding the trophy. Hey, W. We should also do 2 to 3% risk ratio. Yeah. What if this is a reversal for buys? Well, then you'll see it reverse for buys. Last 15 here, the 4-hour chat. Ideally, we close below here, below this 4-hour level. And I'm gonna expect a really steep wick on the next hourly. Like, chat, in order for us to drive down, this might be a no position Asian. I hate to say it. So in order for us to drive down on the higher time frame, we want to see liquidity grabbed and pulled back up once we break out. So we need to break out and then grab liquidity from here. See all these wicks? These areas? A lot of rejection there. So we'd want a closure here out of the range, right? We'd want closure outside the range. Oh, what the fuck is this? Come on. I come down below here, break this level where that wick is. this level. And we also want to come back up before we drive. To these areas. I know I'm drawing it on the hourly time frame, but you could see this on a smaller time frame, right? You might see closures below here. You might see the hourly just drive, close below, and then come up. Regardless, if we don't break this level but close somewhere over here in the next, in the next 15 minutes, eventually I'd want to see us drive up and grab liquidity before driving down, because that's where the liquidity grab needs to happen. If you look in the past, that's where candles have driven up before. We want to drive from these areas, right? We want to drive. From these areas. These areas would be ideal for liquidity grabs. And let me show you. Same area on the previously when we ranged here. It's fine. Drives down, fills the whole range. I'm fine with it. We've been kind of seeing that the last few days with right at the end of the 4 hour, filling the range. At 1854, we called 1830s, and we are at 1830. On Monday, we called the end of the week. Looks like you're smoking a fat joint soon. It's sitting here waiting for me to smoke it. I was thinking about smoking it right before the 4 hour close. I'm really interested here. We end up closing here. The 1 hour candle closed below the support, create a wick low for the new 4 hour before going up to grab liquidity. Yeah, we need a bottom wick regardless here. So we've been seeing this, and the 4 hour has pulled back. $8.50. Closed outside the range yesterday, 855. Day before that, 855. This is good if this was either 10 minutes ago or 10 minutes from now. Right now, with the 4-hour come and co close, I can't do anything here, regardless of what happens. What time frame you trade on? All of them. Trading on all of them. Should build a support now for the 4-hour pullback. Yeah. Need a 4-hour close below here. This is key. See, the 4-hour closes below here. I'm going to look for a pullback and then the 4-hour flips. So on the smaller time frame, right? If the 4-hour is going to create a top wick, eventually it'll come back down below this level. As it does that, if we can break all these lows and come back up and leave a bottom wick, could be great. It's a lot to ask for here. Just need to wait. Call the liquidity provider. 450 in here. As soon as I take a sell, or as soon as I take a position, there's like 650 in here. How does that work? It's like a Batman signal goes out in the air somewhere. Everyone's like, oh, trade coming up. I look like I'm not in the mood. I'm gonna go smoke. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute after I smoke. When I say smoke, I'm gonna go take a couple pulls and we good. Got a few minutes here, chat, so just chill out. Make yourself some coffee. Grab yourself some food, and we'll lock it in once this 4-hour closes. Woo! Ah, shit. Driving down here. The move gonna miss me. All good now. I know. There's a lot of things I like. I like a lot of strains. I've had a large amount of sour diesels, and I've been smoking that for the last few weeks. There we go. Now he's all good. That's right. That's right. Feeling that heartbeat. Will we close below this 4-hour level? Yeah, look at this. Every time we close below in the past, uh, here's the thing, right? We closed below and we drove down on the 4. Closed below, drove down. Closed below, drove down. But you guys see what these closures have in common? These candles, if they're gonna drive down, they don't seem to come up. Over here, yeah, it came up after driving down this whole range. And over here, we just seem to come up right here. All these wicks on the next candle. Look, this one went nowhere. These two right here. This one there. So once you close below there, it might not give a huge top wick here in 2 minutes. It might just give us a drive down. Let's see how we close, but expect that there's enough volume for it to drive down. Just drives through this area. I'm sorry. Hold on a sec. Well, who takes the trade before 4 hour? What happened? Somebody lose? Oh, hold on, I got you, baby. One 800 big wicks. That's the number. Am I seeing this right? 4 hour on to have a top wick. You might be seeing it right. Shout out to David with a dono. Appreciate you, David. Thank you for showing up. Big W. Streams a W. Closure here would be a W too. Yeah, we have no top wick on this current 4 hour. Gonna suck if we end with no bottom wick too. So I was saying we'd need a steep top wick on the next one, right? Probably to make a top wick for this previous 4 hour. But this thing has not even given a... This candle's gonna open up and drive straight down. Watch, the next candle is gonna open up. No wick, straight down. I mean, we don't. The thing here is we don't know how far straight down it's gonna go without making a top wick. Is it gonna bottom out here, right? Or is it gonna bottom out here? Or is this it, right? But it's the way this candle closed and opened. Typically, you'll see this next candle just drive straight through the range. If we break these lows, great. We come back high, make a high, we break the lows, we'll have positions, right? But right now, this candle is not going to make a top wick. It should drive down to fill a range. And there it goes, right? It's going to fill these wicks, and then we don't know if it's going to reject or drive through. Hopefully, it breaks them. Because if it breaks them, then we can start anticipating volume kicking in and bearish momentum after breaking the lows. And there that goes. It's not a candle I can trade. Like there's no confirmation in this candle. There's just something I've seen many times. The way the previous candle prints, that the next one will just drive straight through without a top wick. Okay, you got in on there right off the close, off the 4-hour close. No wicks, nothing. Hold on a second. Let's say when Shah hits some sort of support, I know that we managed that point, but if all time frames lined up and bearish, then look at your higher time frame ranges. Sorry, check. Let me get my kids out. No, I've been in for a minute. Oh, nice. Nice. No. We did not get in. I'll trade if I see my position. You sure? Are the cells below the support? No, we need to come up. We need to come up and make a top wick. I know we just drove out of the range, right? And I said I'd want to break all these lows. The key was breaking this low right here initially, and now that we broke all these lows below here, if we do close below, I'm going to look for a pullback, another break of the lows, and then I'll have positions. Last few days, the last 3 days, the setup came exactly maybe 5-10 minutes before the 4-hour close, and I don't want to take anything with the 4-hour close coming up. Just makes no sense. Nice. Going to bed. 18 pips. Good shit. Pat yourself on the back. What are you gonna do here, chat? 80 pip stops. This 1 hour comes up, re-breaks its own highs and comes back. Breaks the lows here. That's when we'll look for a position. Perfect. This is driving up now. We wanted to re-break its own high on the higher time frame and come back close below here. I want a steep wick here. Chat, I'm gonna wait for a closure below this level. And the 5-minute level that it creates, that's what we're gonna use as a stop. So, now?
I asked you? When the fuck did I ever ask you?
If I should sell now. Hard to be lucky all the time, right? Should I put a sale stop? No. Like I said before, I'm looking for us to create a range here and hopefully come up into this point, maybe into this area. Maybe somewhere into these wicks, to and a wick up here, right? Really want to take sells from this area as we start coming down, breaking the lows. Some wide stops, I know, but I also said I'll be good if this 4 hour is able to create this top wick. We just don't know if it's here or if it's here. Okay. Wherever this 4 hour creates a top wick, if we end up coming back down below this area and closing here, we're gonna look for a top wick and to fill this range. It's already almost all the way back up, right? Within a 5-minute candle. Yeah, we've been killing it in New York session this week. The entire week has been incredible for New York session. The month has been great for both New York and Asia. How much did you make percent or pips on this live stream since January? Thank you. I can't tell you specifically this live stream. I haven't kept track yet. I got access to the journal and I haven't kept track. I can tell you my percent for just to MT5 for my total trades. And for this month, I'm up a little under 20%, 15, 18. No, I'm not great at math. I am, but I'm not. I think Don's up like 30-something%. You call 10 pips a win. I think anything like above 4 or 5 pips, I would consider a win. But anything like plus minus like 4 or 5 pips, I think that's like a break even, right? That's not a W. 5 pip a W? I don't know. Like, no, I think 5 pips I would consider like a break even. Right? 6 pips probably like this. That's that point, right? I think minus 3, because I get minus 3 pips. People are like, no, it's a loss. You got to put it in the loss column. I'm like, yo, if I had plus 3 pips, you'd be telling me to, it's break even. Okay, chat. Here we go. We reflip. Gonna be bullish. The thing is, remember I said if we come down here, and that's a big if because this 4 hour closed with no bottom wick. So high chance of this just coming back up in range and then coming up until London, and then at London rejecting and coming down. That can happen. We don't have a goal here. No goal. Some months it's 2%, some months it's 20%, some months it's 40%. You look for one-to-one trades more. I do not look at RR, period. I don't count it, don't look at it, don't trade based on RR. It's not in my plan. The RR is not a variable that we utilize in our formula. in the formula that we use to achieve the results that we achieve. For the monsters. Yeah, we get a 5-minute that comes down, closes below here. We'll be in that. And we'll have, I think, this range. It's a big stop as it is. It's probably going to be a 40 pip stop. U is thick. I is not thick. What was your major in uni? Business law. I dropped out. What does it mean when there's no wick? Where can I learn about that? If there's no wick on the end of the candle, it typically means there's no more range to go down, and the beginning of the candle. Okay, so I'll show you. So when there's no wick here at the end of the candle, right here, it means there's no range to go down. That doesn't mean that the next candle won't go down. It just means that the next candle should eventually close bullish. So we don't know if it's going to come down here. Why don't you just take a sell there then if you know it's coming down a little bit? We don't know if it comes down here or if it's going to come down to here or if it's going to come down to here. We just know that it's the previous candle closed with no bottom wick, so that means this one's going to grab liquidity below it and then eventually flip and drive up, and that's what it's done. So I'm not willing to risk the fact of the chance of it flipping here. That's why I don't take this position. In this case, it drove down, filled the range, and then flipped. But if it reflips, comes back down, and breaks the low there over here, I'll be in those positions, knowing that we just came up, grabbed liquidity here, and coming back down. This is when it closes with no wick. When it opens with no wick, see, we go to the 5 here. These candles opened with no wick, and oh fuck. See, these candles opened with no wick here, and this one, and typically means that next candle before driving down should come up and re-break these levels and create a wick for it, or if you're just looking at prices, it should grab liquidity from the levels above here where it didn't, because it drove previously and didn't reach those levels, did not create a wick here to reject. Now it's coming up here. If it comes back down, we can anticipate that being the rejection wick. But we really need this 4 hours to flip back bearish in order for us to consider positions. Typically this would be a really nice fake out, but to come back down, retest the lows here. But the way the previous hourly closed here, We'll see. We'll see how this 5-minute prints right now. See if we can come down here. On the reflip. If we break this previous 5 low, I think at that point the 4-hour will flip bearish here, right? If we close below that, can we expect the 4-hour to continue driving bear? There's a lot for me to learn. Oh my god, but I will do it. Thanks for the stream, bro. Gotcha. You trade off evening and morning stars? No, I don't know what that is. See how we close here. When wicks, wait for the wicks to be formed, he throw the auto fib in his mind? No. No. I don't think of anything as such. Chat's here for signals. Chat's getting weird. We're waiting for, right?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
So I'll go to Florida and be weird. Be Florida man. I don't even know what that is. Daily broke the previous daily low, right? Still no topic on the daily though. Yeah, I'm not in a position here. I want this previous 5 broken. I want to close below here on the 5. Just see if we can expect the actual flip of the hourly or the flip of the 4-hour here. Still bullish. At any moment we can just continue driving up. This closure on a 5 doesn't mean anything. Retested the lows possibly, but it didn't close strong enough on the 5 to tell me, hey, we're gonna retest the lows. $32 pip range here. Respect your explanation, but you and Don normally take a lot of time and analysis before getting into a trade. Yeah, I mean, you can get in right here, but we like to see things line up in our favor. This is valid, right? We respect it here, driving down. Just, it's not for me yet. Ooh. See, logical levels, but everyone has their own comfort zones. If this 5-minute waits around and closes below here, I'll take a position. But I don't, as long as it doesn't drive without us, right? Because if this drives down right now after breaking that low, you're gonna have the, maybe a good idea here on the 4-hour flip. I don't know. That's the 30, 15 driving down. 3 minutes here. Yeah, good position. Just I'm not comfortable with the 4-hour, with the previous 4-hour and this 4-hour looking like this. This year, no GJ till the end of this year. Well, I'm probably not trading GJ at all. But right now, I don't have a reason to trade GJ. Anyone know how to get a pip count MT5? Google it. Pip counter MT5. Oh, there, it's gonna break down. No waiting? Why no waiting for us? Stupid candle. Yeah, there you go. You have the flip of the 4-hour here. Nah, there's other streamers who give out signals better. Alright. But I watch Wix because I like him and what he teaches. There's a lot of good traders out there. Hell yeah. I don't know about signals, but there's a lot of good traders out there. Why more success from gold in 2020? No. 2022? No. End of 2022. Everything's in the wrong direction. 3, 2 for me, and 1 for Wix. What are we talking about? Oh, 2 Bitcoin on our deal. 3, 2. Alrighty then. So you guys can do whatever you want. I'm doing what I do. Are you in a position? No. Doing business? Yeah, we go into business together, Kay. What do you mean everything is in the wrong direction? Well, I mean the 4-hour closed with no bottom wicks and the current no bottom wick and the current 4 hours driving up. So that's in the wrong direction. It's not red. The 1 hour is same story. 30-minute closed, but it closed with a bottom wick, but it closed bullish. So that's in the wrong direction. That was the wrong direction close. And now we had a doji candle here, which you can basically erase, which means we're gonna come up a little. We just don't know what to wear. Hopefully re-break the highs. Retesting them down. Yeah, and it'd be great if this retest was in the middle of a bullish candle, bearish candle, but right now this hourly is pretty bull at support, right? That's why I really want sells below there. I don't know, Joey. No clue. Joe. Don't know, Joe. After that rest test, then it respects level, it back down. Well, we don't know. Things don't just, you know, drive. There needs to be some indication of it. Yeah, I see a rejection here. I see a top wick. If it drives, it drives. So it's very tempting, I know, but I'm not comfortable here with the higher time frame looking like this. You guys are all welcome to trade here. '40, 56 target. It's an onion, but it's a risky one. Yeah, it's not a risk that I'm willing to take. Once we get closures below, I'm fine with that risk, and I can use these stops now, right? You had clean range. The range cleared out here. Our levels, look, they were drawn before we respected this level, so our levels are correct. The range is clean, right? It's kind of irrelevant here now that you've cleared it out and came back up. You had a support, you had a resistance, that creates a range. But there goes the flip, right? The 1 hour flip, the 4 hours flip now. Yeah, so now if we close below, I'll be happy with these sells. Look where we closed here, below this area, right? This was a key area here. Huh. That's interesting. Gotta work on my OnlyFans. I hear that. I'm looking to see what levels we can reject off here, if it is to come down. But it's so tough here. This is ugly on the hourly. But if it does close like this, the next hourly you can erase this, but you already have a bottom wick here in the range. Next hourly, come up, make a top wick. If we do close doji here and then come down. Looks pretty like this, right? When you just like, oh, close your back in range, you know, but when you start taking the higher time frames into account, it doesn't look pretty at all. Come down for a flip here, chat. Are we? Yeah, you going to sleep? Love you. Oh, I'm gonna come over in about a half hour too. All right. Cool. Heal. What up with GJ? Absolutely nothing. If the hourly do close below here on the hourly, we can look to come down on the next hourly, right? Because in 20 minutes, this hourly will close. And if it closes below range here, you can look to come down. The 5 closed bullish, huh? But it closed bullish respecting this area. Huh. Interesting. The rebreak on the 15. Let's see if we get a 15 close. In 3 minutes. Oh, there it goes. It just broke down. Haha. Did it? Retested. Didn't fully break yet. I was really reconsidering on a rebreak of the 15. Let the 15 close here, and I'm gonna look for a position. If it drives, it drives. It's a lot of time. It's 3 minutes here. So I'm gonna wait for this 15 to close, and 15 closes below there. We're gonna look for a 5-minute entry with the expectation to fill the range down, and the hourly to start coming down here, closing below. Chat's on one today, huh? Chat's been on a couple lately. See, last time this happened here, we came down below here. Closed below, right? We closed below. And then we had a bullish candle that respected this area. Closed below there. And then we had a bullish candle here respecting this area. And then the candle came up all the way to this area. And then flip broke the lows. So retest this area. Come back down. Fortunately, that's how the session's been rolling. Guys, get in now. Thank you for the signal. Appreciate you. Put my money behind buys. Are you buying right now? Like, did you just buy? Just bought. Nice. So no, I didn't just buy. I just read in chat. Somebody just bought. Buy gold? No, I'm not looking for buys. There will be no buys tonight for Asian. That's for sure. Well, for me, for Asian. How did the 15 close here? Close below, right? Told you, it needs to come up, make a steep top wick. We saw it over here. Right? Closed below, and then it came all the way up here to grab liquidity. Still couldn't drive all the way down to the range, but it came up high to grab liquidity. Are we in? No. I'll tell you when I'm in. I'll say it. Hey, I'm entering a position here. At the moment, it's not telling you. what it wants to do. There's no clear decision here. A lot of indecision. This hourly closes bull, we're just gonna call it. This hourly cannot close bull. It needs to close bearish below this range, below 1828.8. What it looked like 5 minutes ago, that's what we want it to look like this. Yeah, there's no sells for me. No sells for me. This hour, and like I said, this hourly closes bullish in 12 minutes. There's no sells at all. But remember what happened here, what I just showed you. Look, chat. Right? Closure below and retest of this level to come back, flip, drive down. The issue is it has to reject now. If it breaks these highs, doesn't reject, hourly will close bull, and that's the session with no entries. If you guys think about it, we literally spent the entire week on Asian session and ranged. The entire week, the whole week Asian session ranged. Not that there wasn't positions to cash, but it ranged. I've had positions after Asian, pre-London, couple. Asian only ever ranges? No, it doesn't. It just, right now it's ranging, right? There's going to be times when Asian session is moving and driving, and New York session, you're going to be sitting there going, oh, do the banks catch up to what we're doing? Have they figured us out? No, it's just market cycles. You get volumes at different times. You have to live through these, and you have to live through a few of these to realize when they're happening. If this starts flipping in the next like 5-6 minutes, I'll put a sell stop on the break of the previous candle low. But right now we're not flipping. Right now we're just driving up. But the knowledge this week was by far the best. Yeah, we had a very knowledgeable week. A lot of talking, a lot of questions asked, a lot of questions answered, a lot of questions that usually are a bother or get lost in the sauce, right? And lost somewhere in translation in chat. In New York stream, they get answered here. So you know what's dope? As soon as this stream ends, there's a Clippers Suns game. Watch that. You trade Aussie during Asian session as well? Lorena, no, I do not. I don't trade anything besides gold. Jamaican joint? Yes. You like the drama in the NBA? Yeah, I could do without it. Possible counter trend trade.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
I'll have to verify if it's actually Jamaican certified. You think this candle will mirror than one on its left? Possible. 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 Can this hourly close bear? You put the stop loss above your buy position? That sounds profitable. Yeah. I'm tired. It's been a long week. Worn out. Thank you everybody for showing up today. Drop a like for yourself for the patience. If you got a W today, incredible. I'm jelly. I'm peanut butter jelly. 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 Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Pass that shit, Wix. Whatever got you feeling like that. Call it. We will call in 7 minutes. This doesn't close bear. This doesn't drive down. We'll call it because it's going to come up, grab more liquidity. London has been getting the best setups and driving. Why don't you use any trend line indicators? Because the only lines I need are horizontal. I don't need any vertical lines. Just lost 13 pips. Yes. Good management. Sure. London has been feasting lately. Yeah, market cycles. London's the volume. It's what's been happening for Asian is it's been creating a range and pulling back, and London has been filling the range. Retesting the highs and lows made. Ooh, the double McChicken crossover. That sounds like an Allen Iverson move. Get hit with the double McChicken crossover, and it's over. You on the floor. Yeah, shit made me hungry. Double McChicken. No, 5 more minutes here, chat. Can the hourly do the impossible? Sir, are we buy, sell now, sir? Yes. It's buy or sell? Yes. It is buy or sell. See? See? Da. Da. What time does the Asian session end? In 4 minutes. I want the hourly to close bare, but it's not going to happen. So we're going to stick it out here. We're going to sweat it out. Can we see your PC setup? It's a lizard tank. There's a lizard in there. Who the fuck is eating a double McChicken sandwich? I feel you, Kay. 100%. I never thought about that. Who the fuck eats a double McChicken sandwich? I've never seen a single person do that. They probably spit in your food if you order a double McChicken. That's some shit you never do. Who does this guy think he is ordering a double McChicken? You have a single chicken and you'll be happy with it. Here, have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? You might as well throw some pineapples in there. Go ahead, an extra chicken patty, word. Yo, my boy got the wrong fucking Starbucks order today. And that shit had 2 creams, 10 sugars, 10 scoops of caramel. Now, you know, at that point, we didn't even care about Starbucks fucking up that order. We just wanted to know how much Stanley weighed, right? 'Cause Stanley must have been a big dude for ordering 2 creams, 10 sugars, and 10 scoops of caramel. Yeah, it's on the receipt. And we were like, forget it's the wrong order. Where the fuck is this guy? We want to see him. How overweight is he? I'm just gonna have a bowl of sugar, and if you guys can, just sprinkle some coffee in there. Stanley's the Michelin Man, right? If the Michelin Man walked through, I'd be like, oh, Stanley. Damn, Pip Lover, you see? It's a sign. Just don't be Stanley. Vic, that shit wasn't moving. You flipped it upside down and it wasn't moving. Like, Wix, you got an Asian session trade? No, we wanted this hourly close below this area for sells. Never close below here. And no bottom wick, indicating no more range, right? We discussed this all session, what no bottom wick means on the beginning of the candle, on the closure of the candle. And look, this candle closed with no bottom wick, and we said we don't know how far down the next candle is going to go, but it's going to close bullish eventually, and that's what happened. It went down, it bottomed out here, but eventually it did close bullish. Now that we close bullish at support, your only thing left to do here is wait for resistance to form to retest the lows, or the lows to be broken to retest the next range, to fill the range and retest the next low. But in order for that to happen, now you need higher time frame closures, because the hourly closed bull, so now you need at least the hourly to close, the next hourly to close, or to break these lows at 1825.872 in order for you to even consider start looking for anything here on a smaller time frame, because any break here of the lows can still just be a bottom wick on the hourly for it to continue driving up, right? So at some point you might have a candle that's looking really bearish, but realize where you are in the hourly, and yeah, you might be looking like this at one point, right? to eventually just close bull or drive up. Have this be the bottom wick and do this, right? It can come all the way down here, be bearish, and then eventually flip and drive up. So in order to avoid this, you would need this low to be broken, or you would need this candle to actually close. So you would need to wait the next hour, and once that next hour is up, if this candle is printed already and closed like this, and you have the next candle, now you can start looking for sells, fill the range. Ideally, this will range around this area or come up, and then when it does that, you'll look for London session volume, pre-London volume, to take sells back down and retest the lows. And if it never comes back down to retest the lows, you'll look for range 2 breakouts and buys probably above these areas. It'll form a lot of levels. So this is range 1, probably range 2 above here, but you'll form some more levels by that time. So these levels are only valid for sells for London. Everything for buys, you're going to form those levels. You might even form new levels for sells. All right, so it's not like a typical Asian session where the levels remain valid for London. These levels are probably going to change for London. Anyway, we're going to call it a session. Yo, I cannot tell you guys how much I love all of you, and for all of you to keep showing up here day in and day out and actually listen to what this old man got to say. That's a W. All right. Keep learning. Keep pushing yourself. Be better tomorrow than you were today. Asian session's done for the week. We're back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, as we are every weekday. And tomorrow, I'll be on Don's stream in the morning for New York session to finish off the week. So let's finish it off strong. And everybody in the chat, just do a big pump. I don't see you, but you can still do it. All right? It'll make you feel good, trust me. And don't go eating no double McChickens with pineapple. I need a Hawaiian double McChicken. All right, I love you all. Thank you, mods. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone, for coming through. Thank you to all the new people. Drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications. Let's grow this channel. And I forgot who donated, but whoever you are, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love and wisdom to you all. Green K, thank you so much for showing up, as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night.
Wow, I feel good.